We take just 4 more questions and that is it. But please go straight to the point so that we can answer. There are many written questions, almost 100. Thank you very much. Nollywood.
All protocols duly observed. My question is actually on the structure of my industry, because my industry happens to be the 3rd largest in the world. Nollywood, Bollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood, and Nollywood. It is not structured. That is why a lot of us compromise. If we had our industry well structured, then, and we say it's one of the things that is booming in Nigeria right now. But at the end of the day, a lot of us are not benefiting from what we have a passion to do. And Lagos happens to be the Hollywood of Nigeria, the New York of Nigeria. But that is not being tapped into. A lot of us are wallowing in poverty. Just because some of us have the opportunities in other areas does not make a whole lot of us comfortable. At the end of the day, we all don't want to be at Asoros. We don't want to go there. We don't have any business there because we have things that we are doing and we're professionals. But at the end of the day, it is not just being structured. If you can do a movie with about $1 million or $2 million, you should be able to get at least 10 to 15 million profit. And it's very possible if it is well structured. So it's a thing of concern for us that we don't want to be politicians, but want to excel in what we do. Thank you. Please, sir, what do you want to do about it?
Thank you very much. Next, please.
Your Excellencies, all protocols duly observed. I am Dupe Olaoye Oshikolu, the Chairman, Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, Lagos State. Your Excellency, you've spoken about job creation. Well, in the interim, may I ask whether we can have unemployment benefits for Nigerian unemployed? Because 35-year-old with genuine master's degree is still being fed by the parents. And we believe in you when you say you create jobs. But before the jobs are created, can there be unemployment benefits for Nigerian unemployed? Thank you, sir, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, my question is on power, sir. We are on the island. We live on the island. But every time President Jonathan is on the island, there is 5 megawatts of power generated to the island or allocated. It will be diverted to wherever he is. If he's in a hotel, nobody will have light. If he's in Durban Barracks, nobody will have light. So I want to ask you, sir, as much as you want to work on power, I hope you are not going to switch us off when you get there. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Next, please.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Permit me to say Inauni. My question is, permit me to say Inauni. My question is, I have noticed a distinctive gap between the ladies in the north and here in terms of the girl child, empowerment and education. The girl child in the north is not well educated as compared to what you find over here. You wouldn't know until you're there. I'm from the north, although working now in Lagos, the gap is quite much. Please, we need these girls in the north to be educated and empowered to work, not just to depend on their men. Please, what would be done about that? Now, Gode, thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, please.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. I'm an individual. My name is Lola Adefusika. I would like to know what you do about health care for women vis-a-vis the very high rate of infant mortality. Any chance of free health care for all women of childbearing age? And another question would be, how will your agenda affect the plight of minors being sold as brides to old men in marriage? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm Rita Boy Adebayo, a member of Nigerian Association of the Blind, a cluster under the Nigeria Association
Hold
of
on,
the...
madam. Hold on.
Okay.
a cluster under the persons with disability in Nigeria. Your Excellency, sir, our disability bill has been on the president's table for long. And as a Nigerian, we want you to tell us what you will do when you get there for this disability bill. It's been long on President Jonathan's table, and it is what we've been out for it since. We've not seen the reply. Then as for education and job, many of us, as disability groups, being a disabled person, we have different challenges. In terms of education, many of us are there. Our parents don't know what to do with us. Some of us are opportune to be educated, are there, we don't have job to do. I am opportune to be educated and to be employed to Lagos State government as a teacher. But I have so many people there who are my colleagues who don't have a privilege of this education and privilege to work. So I'm asking the APC government what they want to do with the persons with disability in Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Sir, we have almost 100 questions, which I'm sure you cannot take, but we'll try and read some. A lady here produces this ogbono soup, and she wants to know what we're doing about small-scale businesses for people like her. She's Mrs. Tene Ogundipe. She has harassed me so much. Okay, that's Tene Ogundipe. Then Moronike Shokumbi wants to know how loans disbursed will get to the real people. That's Mrs. Shokumbi. It's okay, it's okay.
Thank you,
how do we get to the real people like you? And there are many questions on health which have been asked by somebody here. And then the president of Methodist Old Girls Association, how you want to bridge the gap between public and private education, sir? The 100 Women Lobby Group asked about anti-discriminatory laws, that there should be laws that will stop discrimination against women in Nigeria. And Ayike Popola, this is for Mr. Ambode. How will you continue Lagos Homes? Because she benefited from Governor Fashola. And how do you ensure that every Lagosian gets it? And we have Sandra, who wants to know about your health policy, which I think has been asked. And another lady here wants to know, this is also health, what do you want to do for widows? For widows. And that is very, very, I heard Auntie Abba say, aha. And then, okay, loans and grants. Toyo Shoruka, also a single parent. What are incentives available for single parents in Nigeria? I don't know. Then I think we really have to stop here if you don't mind. The others are the same thing. So thank you very much, great Nigerian women. And as for the disability bill, it's been passed by the Assembly. I sponsored the bill. If Jonathan does not sign it, Your Excellency, sir, you're going to sign that bill, inshallah. Thank you very much. So over to you, sir.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will have to defer to some of the questions to my colleagues on the high table, especially the Governor of Lagos State. And in this, issue, the first question, structure of Nollywood, and what can government do about it? I think about rights, protection of rights and so on. Let the Governor of Lagos State answer that, because the problem is in his constituency.
Well, my honest view about the protection of the intellectual and creative rights of artists is that government needs to enforce laws that are set up, the Copyright Act and the Copyright Commission. I think that if we all recall, this industry came really out of nothing. There was no government there. It was creativity. But they were losing what they were producing to pirates, people who were taking benefit of their God-given talent and reproducing them without reward. So the gap that government needs to fill really is law enforcement. Fight the pirates and protect the creative industry.